Hi, my name is MARELNA and I'm an astrologer. And today I would like to talk to you about the full moon. There are 3 lunations in October. The first one was on the 1st of October. We had a full moon. And then we had a new moon on the 16th. And today on the 31st, we have another full moon. And therefore it is called the blue moon. Something that happens once in a blue moon is something that does not happen very often. The full moon is at 8 degrees Scorpio and 8 degrees Taurus. The sun in Scorpio, the moon in Taurus. Because at a full moon, the sun and moon are always opposite each other. And exactly opposite each other. The extra little thing that we have this month is that Uranus, still retrograde and therefore very close to the Earth, is on the same degree as the moon. Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. It's also the planet of evolution, of expansion, of thinking out of the box. That's the best way I can explain Uranus. So Uranus is conjunct the moon, which gives to this full moon a feeling of restlessness. Because the moon is in Taurus, this is very much about relationships. Venus rules Taurus and she is the planet of love. And I think that our relationships will be going through big changes during this month. And not only our intimate relationships, but our relationship to the world. Taurus is about coming to terms or living on this material plane at a 3D level. Scorpio is very different from that. In Scorpio, we have to face our own fears. We have to let our attachments go. And it is usually through not easy experiences of deep tragedy, of losses. Scorpio teaches us to overcome our fears, to discover and manifest what we really want and really need. Taurus, on the other hand, seeks to establish a healthy relationship with our Earth. And this is really important at the moment. The Earth needs our attention. Not only are we talking here about climate change, but also the way that we deal with our resources. We need to share resources. We need to have a lighter hand on our resources. And this is what this full moon is all about. It is about how can we look at our lives differently? How can we look at shared resources differently? Can we be less indulgent and use the same plastic bag twice? Remember that full moons throw full light on things and also has a huge effect on the tides. Not only the tides of our seas around us, but also the tides of our own water, of our own emotions, because that's what it's about. Uranus also, to a very great extent, rules earthquakes and any seismic activities, also the tsunamis that go with it. And perhaps we're in a tsunami of change at the moment. It's as if the sea is pulling back into, this is what happens before a tsunami, and a big wave that'll bring enormous change is coming towards us. What we need to do is steady our little boat and ride that wave, either with our surfboard or with our boat, and because we are now aware of the energy that is gathering. Look after yourself and don't miss the wave. You can decide how are you going to use these energies. Can you face up to reality? True reality and real reality is often merciless, and sometimes we have to look that in the eye. The other thing I'd like to mention is that at full moons, feelings come to a head. This full moon is fraught with all our feelings coming to a head. Be aware of it. This is a time of not pushing the river. It is going with the flow. It is speaking softly, talking to people in a way that they can understand. Don't address issues during this time. Give it a week before you do that. Just go with the flow and see what happens within you. Use the Mars energy to strengthen your inner core. Be centered and keep your thoughts on the positive side. Remember that we create our own reality. That will be all for today, and I'll be back when we have another new moon, of course, on the 15th of November. See you then.